Disney's Snow White controversy and hate for woke. Rachel Zegler explained Disney's Snow White has been bombarded with 1-star reviews on IMDb since its release. But why has the live-action movie, starring Rachel Zegler, courted so much hate and criticism online? Disney's Snow White has been engulfed in controversy in what seems like forever. However, it is Rachel Zegler, the lead actress' casting that brought the project into the negative spotlight, and the criticism toward the movie only furthered when viewers were left mighty unimpressed during the trailer drop. While Zegler's ethnicity and appearance made critics feel that she was a misfit for the role, it was her comments regarding the original Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs released in 1937 that many noted were to appease the woke audience and could have been avoided. Hey race, why Disney's Snow White and Zegler have faced wide criticism from fans and critics alike. Annan Zegler was interviewed at the D23 Expo 2022, where she debuted the first look of the movie in 2022. Speaking to Extra TV, Zegler admitted that she found the OG problematic and that they avoided the love story elements where the prince stalks the character. The original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird. Weird. So we didn't do that this time. It's an inner journey that she goes on to find her true self, and she meets a lot of people along the way that make the journey really incredible. Also read Korean social media users react strongly to Disney's latest Snow White trailer. Fans felt that Zegler had disrespected the legacy built by the classic tale. Nanan, when Zegler was not in the crossfire, Disney was. Since its drop on YouTube, Snow White trailer has widely been panned for its depiction of the dwarves, especially because of the use of photorealistic CGI that make the beloved characters stick out like a sore thumb. If that weren't enough, the once endeared woodland creatures were reduced to hyper-realistic animals, a horrid sight to many. YouTube comments under the trailer were far from flattering, and soon Snow White, the timeless epic, became the modern-day meme. They finally did it. They made a movie nobody is going to pirate, mocked one user. I told my boss at work that I saw Snow White and he gave me 3 days off for self-care, ridiculed another. Wow. Disney. You truly are incredible. It took you 3 years, multiple rewrites, unnecessary CGI, and $209 million just for me to enjoy a comment section of a movie I will never watch. Bless you. I think Disney left the comment section open because they realized this is the only traffic this movie is going to get. Nanan, did Disney's Snow White warrant so much hate and criticism? Apparently yes. Since its release on March 21, the movie has been 1-star bombed on IMDb, and users of the database website have left behind scathing reviews, calling it a missed opportunity. In their detailed movie breakdown, a user wrote, Snow White is another soulless live-action remake that lacks the heart and magic of the original. While Zegler's singing is a bright spot, her acting, coupled with bad CGI and uninspired musical numbers, makes this adaptation feel unnecessary. Disney had an opportunity to bring a fresh and captivating take on Snow White, but instead, they delivered a forgettable and lackluster film. Fans of the original will likely leave disappointed, longing for the charm and artistry that made the 1937 classic a masterpiece. A different user wrote that even their 3-year-old couldn't enjoy the flick. IMDb Snow White, this movie makes no sense. It is a complete disaster. My 3-year-old was so upset because the cartoons that she watched did not look the same in the film. Disney did not work on the script, horrible actor selection, and extremely poor CGI. This movie has everything wrong with modern cinema. The lead actress has no charisma and is not talented to work on classics like Snow White. Also read why Saratoga Water has seen rapid spike in Google searches. This meme is literally bananas. The woke adaptation doesn't do the justice, pent down another watcher of the movie. Disney's Snow White remake is a frustrating, woke adaptation that completely misses the magic of the original. From the awkward modernization of the story to the lackluster performances, the film feels more like a soulless corporate project than a beloved fairy tale brought to life. Nanan, woke desperation, soulless, forced, awkward, questionable casting, critics mimicked fans' reviews. Also read why are people donating money to comedian Kunal Kamra on YouTube? It's the same story all over again. The gnawing, growing Disney princess fatigue aside, this Mark Webb film is a classic case of woke desperation. It's so eager to be subversive, that it ends up being ridiculous instead, wrote Sneha Bengani in her review published on CNBC TV 18. Snow White, a minefield of blunders. Let's start with the film's choice of casting. It has roped in an actor of Colombian descent to play a character known for her pale skin and quintessential beauty. Not just Rachel Zegler's Snow White, the casting of Gal Gadot as the evil queen is questionable too. Despite being clouded in sharp reviews, Mark Webb's interpretation has collected an estimated $87.3 million in its opening weekend, BBC reported. The movie was made at an elaborate budget of $270 million.